Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thursday Travel Talk with Spidey. And let's just turn on the camera here and to the chat. It looks like we've got volume on YouTube. Yep. Okay, we're on YouTube. Very good. And there we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is Thursday, and tonight we're going to look at a place that's sort of in the news right now. Cambodia and Thailand are kind of having um, border disputes, a little bit of battling going on, and yeah, they're having conflicts right now. So I thought, well, it's not all bad. Cambodia has seen a lot of battles over the last few decades. That's an understatement, but it's a beautiful place, and now I haven't been there in a couple of, well, yeah, probably, yeah, just about 20 years. And so I have heard that the Chinese have um, sort of taken over a lot of the nice spots, including Sihanoukville in Cambodia. And so, and actually, I think it was our friend Sashi, was it not? No, it wasn't Sashi. It was someone that's might have been you, Sashi, but it might have been someone else in the chat because we do have people from all over the world here. And yeah, they were saying that Cambodia right now is yeah, it's not. It's a little overrun with the Chinese, sort of leaving abandoned developments around. But it was a gorgeous and beautiful place, and so we're going to take a look at it how it was when I saw it. And I want to say hello. Good to see you, Molecular Arts, Aaron. Excellent to see you. And he says I've been to Angkor Wat. The off season is best, otherwise too crowded. I agree. I was there in the rainy season in the wintertime. Don't drink the tap water and beware of ice drinks. Guess how I know? Well, that's true with all of Asia except for Japan, I would say. Although I haven't been to Singapore, I suspect Singapore is pretty good too. But yeah, everywhere except for maybe Singapore and Japan, I wouldn't drink the tap water. Definitely not. Yeah, that's better. And yeah, it was a gorgeous, gorgeous place. And hello, Kimberly, David Jones. Good to see you, masquerading as David Jones. And hi, Sashi. Good to see you. I did notice you in the chat. And DJ Play Nice. Hey, good to have you here, DJ Play Nice. Thank you. Says have an awesome show. Well, I certainly will. And I want to say hello, William Shakespeare. Excellent to have you, my friend. Great to have you. And yeah, oh, it sounds like I'm breaking up. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. It is what it is. This is the same setup I always have. Microphone, as always, could be the internet. Thank you for telling me, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'm talking right into the microphone. Same setup as always. Could be the mic. Who knows? Who knows? Modern electronics. Who knows? Hang on. I have to kill my phone. Yeah, we're not doing phone calls this time of night. No, definitely not. We're gonna shut that bastard off. Should have done that before. All right. Yeah, we might have some audio problems. Let me. Yeah, the settings are all the normal. Yeah. Mic volume automatically reduce. Yeah. That's no, everything's normal. Everything seems to be normal. Not sure why you would have different microphones the same. No, yeah, it's all the same. Oh yeah, the Chinese are running rampant in Asia. Yep. Singapore and Malaysia are okay with the food. Well, Sashi, Singapore is really different than Malaysia. Um, as far as food goes. But yeah, you're saying you can. I don't think you're telling us that we can drink the water in Malaysia, but Singapore you might be able to. Uh, and yeah, of course, Japan is fantastic. And William Shakespeare says, "Oh, okay. Sorry, ignore that. Think it was on my phone. I switched to a laptop. It is better on my end. Oh, okay. Seems okay on your end. Okay, thanks a lot. I'm glad to hear that. Because yeah, I said all the systems normal, settings are normal. But I would like to get into some pictures. So let's bring these up right away. And some of these I've shown before, and some of them I have not. So let's start the slideshow right like this. There we go. There. That ought to do it. There. Well, there you go, folks. Now this is Phnom Penh, and they have fantastic temples and Watts. They call the temples Watts, W-A-T, and they have a lot of round, well, towers like you can see. And yeah, Cambodia is tropical, so you will see palm trees and lots of lush jungle. That's one of the best things about Angkor Wat, which is probably their most famous temple complex in Cambodia. Is It's in the jungle, and they've left jungle around a lot of it. This is Phnom Penh, and okay, so in Cambodia, they still have a lot of manually intensive jobs. They don't have as much industrialized machines as here, and so everything's by hand, and especially with which I think maybe that's a better thing. But they have fishing, and all done by nets. And I've fished like this from a river, trying to throw a net like that in a circle. It's got weights all around it. The weights sort of spread out, and if you throw it correctly, it does make a nice weighted circle that drops down and gets the fish. Sinks right down to the bottom, and then you pull them up. But it is hard. It takes a lot of practice to throw that net well, and I certainly couldn't do it. It's a lot better than I could ever do to get a nice line like that. That guy's obviously been doing it for a very long time. And most restaurants have filtration here, says Sashi. Okay, that's good. Excellent. That is a good. Although I don't, when I travel as Sashi, I don't go to restaurants. I usually eat street food. But occasionally I'll go to a restaurant. Same in Thailand, yeah, that's absolutely right. Wat is a temple. And in Laos as well. I think it was the same in Laos. Lots of old civilizations over here, says Sashi. They found a statue of Buddha that predates Angkor Wat recently in Malaysia. No kidding. That is impressive, Sashi. I'd love to go to Malaysia. I've not been to Malaysia yet, but I will. Yeah. And cheers to all my friends in Malaysia. You're the only one, I think. Although I do have a friend, a good friend, named Mike Ong. You might recognize that last name, O-N-G, Sashi. He's of Malaysian heritage, and a good guy, too. But, yeah, okay, here we go. Lots of old buildings, because Cambodia was at one time ruled by the French, part of the French Empire, Indochina. There's a whole bunch of places there that the French ruled, and so yeah, some of European influences you can see in the buildings around. Well, Cambodia doesn't have a whole lot of cities here, but the ones they do have are gorgeous, and yeah, just fantastic architecture. It's too bad I couldn't make that bigger, but I can't make that bigger right now. But yeah, lots of you see this in Cambodia and Thailand and Laos. Not so much in Japan or China, where at the end of the roofs they'll have long, curvy spikes going up, almost like elephant tusks, and I think it's meant to resemble elephant tusks. But you can see them on the on the palace there, and yeah, just gorgeous. Again, you see monks going everywhere in the orange cloths, and lots of ornate decoration for the temples, and yeah, just Phnom Penh is the capital city and biggest city in Cambodia. They do have other cities. Siem Reap is not far from Angkor Wat, which is inland. But yeah, you can use Siem Reap as a base to sort of go explore the ruins at Angkor Wat. But yeah, this is Phnom Penh, and it's pretty, it's pretty typical of Asia. And oh yeah, they do actually have monkeys, real ones. I want to say hello to Jim, Commodore Productions. Good day to you, sir. We're just looking at monkeys in Cambodia. Yeah, you don't want to mess with those guys. And as is typical in in and around uh, in and around Cambodia and a lot of Asia, Southeast Asia in particular, you will see vans overloaded with people. Sometimes they do drive on the roof. Mind you, that sometimes happens here in the countryside. So we do get people driving on the roofs around here occasionally, depending on the circumstances. But yeah, this is one of the main town uh, bus uh, bus gathering areas, I guess, where you get transportation to and from different cities, and you just hop in one of these collectivos, and it usually has a sign on it saying where it's going, and you just hop in, you pay a few bits, and you get there. But as you can see, the roads aren't really paved all that much, or they weren't 20 years ago, and I doubt they are very very much improved now. But yeah, that's the state of the roads. And PS2 Chipper, hello and welcome to you. Good to see you, PS2 Chipper. And Sashi says I have some of those monkeys near my house. Yeah, well, you don't leave them unguarded, do you? You gotta watch the monkeys. Talking about the floods in Indonesia? No, PS Chipper. No, no. We were talking about a little bit of a conflict going on between Thailand and Cambodia, and that's why We're looking at beautiful pictures of Cambodia. Speaking of beautiful, the ladies are quite lovely when they're when they're not covered in dirt and mud. But yeah, this is the problem of this is one of the main intersections in town, and no pavement. So you if it rains and it in there I was there in the rainy season, you get this lots of mud. And yeah, Molecular Art says I've been blessed, bitten by a monkey. Monkey? Not recommended. Recommended. No. Oh, I get it. I've been bitten by a monkey. It's not recommended. You're repeating yourself because you're infected with monkeypox. So that's why. But yeah, I mean, this is a lot of the world lives like this without the paved streets. So if 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 you want to see a world, a different world, this is it. This is a yeah typical neighborhood street in much of Cambodia. Many of the towns look like this. Same as Thailand, outside of the big cities, and the same as Laos, but and Vietnam for that matter. But the people were pretty friendly and pretty happy, despite not having paved roads. I bet you their taxes are a lot less. Well, I know they're a lot less than here. Everywhere in the world is less than here, just about. But yeah, again, if you want to get a ride somewhere, you find a van with a sign on it, and there's a whole bunch of people on it, and they might cram 30 people into the van, but you'll get to where you're going. It'll take you a lot longer than over here. Oh no, PS2 Chipper. No, they are not more corrupt than here. No, they're definitely not more corrupt than Canada. I was just listening to news stories earlier this morning while I was having breakfast, and no, the corruption here is rampant, and for more dollars, dollar value, it's even more corrupt here. Yeah, you don't want to get into that. That's a political bonfire chat. But oh, really? You bruised your arm, be getting bit by a monkey, and your arm was in a sling. Holy jeez, molecular arts. But yeah, they are corrupt over there, but they can't hold a candle over here. Not a question. Not not even close. Okay, so yeah, how's that for this is this was eh, yeah, the statue of a giant revolver, and if you notice, the barrel is twisted in a knot. And so as it okay, yeah, here it is. I found it right here. Yeah, so this is one of the most iconic statues in Phnom Penh, and it is called the Twisted Gun. The barrel is tied up in a big knot, and because, well, yeah, Cambodia's had a very violent past. So this is sort of a reminder to the world that, yeah, you don't want guns. Gun violence is bad. PS2 Chipper says he used to live in China. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, see, that's Canada's being strongly influenced by China on all levels, and China is more corrupt than Canada, but that's why we are getting more corrupt as the months go by, because of our, well, there's more reasons than that, but we are following China. We're following right in China's footsteps, pace for pace. Yep. They That is, your ex-girlfriend was a government employee. Oh, wow. Well, I hope she's okay, PS2 Chipper, because, yeah, China, they're not doing so good right now. And Molecular Art says there is a similar sculpture outside of the UN in New York City. No kidding. Okay, well, yeah, I was I've never seen another statue like this, and it's in Phnom Penh, capital city of Cambodia. Hello, Miskatonic Madman. Welcome to you, sir, and welcome to Jason Love to China. Yeah, well, we're looking at Cambodia right now, and they have been heavily influenced by China. Apparently, they have Chinese have invested a lot in Cambodia, and then sort of they have half-finished developments and abandoned buildings, and they have a reputation of doing that around the world. Okay, now Phnom Penh has a lake and a very gorgeous lake. I'm not sure that I'd want to swim in it, but it does indeed have a lake in the center of town, which I thought that was pretty cool, pretty amazing. And there is a sun's going down. And hail to you, Jason. Good to see you, my friend. And so yeah, that's sunset over the lake in the capital city of Phnom Penh in Cambodia. And again, yeah, now there are um, there are signs in English, and but for the most part, people don't generally speak English unless they interact with tourists on a daily basis. Because there are quite a few backpackers that do the loop, Thailand and Laos, Vietnam, and back in through Cambodia to get back to Thailand and do the circle. So you do have backpacking circuits and people that run hotels or little hostels or eateries that are um, sort of catering to the backpacker scene. They will speak a little bit English, and they will have a few menus in English. Possibly some that previous backpackers have helped them with the English on them. But yeah, it wasn't too bad to get around Cambodia. because I don't speak any Cambodian. I was only there for 2 weeks, I want to say, so I didn't pick any up. Um, and Japanese didn't help whatsoever there. French, oddly enough, French, if you speak to really old people in Cambodia and Vietnam, in both countries, I was able to get directions using French, speaking to people that were in their 80s, and this would have been 20 years ago, so they're all in their hundreds now. Because when they were in school, France still had a great influence, and they had to, so I'm told, they had to take French in schools, some of the older people. Yeah. And it is customary in places like this to see animals in the streets all around. So you get a lot of interactivity with nature, which is good. And you will see a lot of that. A lot of, well, propaganda. Yeah, the Cambodian People's Party. So anytime you see a political party with the word peoples in it, you know that it's not for the people. I've studied this, I've seen this all over the world. If the word peoples party is in the political party's name, it sure as hell ain't for the people. You can take that to the bank. That is a fact. Ooh, okay. Now here we're traveling. We're leaving Phnom Penh, the capital city, and just going through the countryside. And again, I said it. I saw lots of tropical countryside. It's just gorgeous, very lush, very warm, very humid, as you can imagine. And you get to beaches like this. Now, this was Sihanoukville, and it is on the southwest coast of Cambodia. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty gorgeous, as you can see. And there was hardly any people there, hardly anyone there. Although a couple of the locals did come by every once in a while with seafood, and I was able to buy the small lobsters, like the langostinos, the small little lobsters that don't have, they're kind of like crayfish, I guess. They don't have big claws. And I remember they were $1 American each. So that was a good deal. And they were fresh. And I didn't, yeah, beaches like that, I didn't see any, yeah, no dangerous animals, no landmines anywhere there. It was just relaxing, super relaxing. Yeah, this is Sihanoukville. Let's see if I might be able to, yeah, I think I can bring this up here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's stop that and let's bring up, let's share this. There we go. Let's share that. And then we're going to go here. All right, so hopefully you can see what I'm looking at now. And it's just taking the map a little while to load. So here is, up in the left-hand corner here, the country's flag, Cambodia's flag, with the deep blue and the red. And it looks to me like that's Angkor Wat in the middle. And it's officially the Kingdom of Cambodia. So let's just take a look at where Cambodia is here. All right, we'll zoom out a little bit. And that there you can see, okay, you might recognize this. Yeah, here you go. So here is China in the top, and here is India with Mumbai sticking out on the left. Over to the right, up there, you can see Japan and Tokyo. Here's Hong Kong, pretty much right in the center of Hong Kong. And down here is Manila in the Philippines. Ooh, Jakarta is Indonesia. And here's Malaysia over here. Hey, Sashi, there you are. Let's see if we can find Sashi. He's right there. No. Oh, wait a minute. Where's, wait a minute. There's Papua New Guinea, Indonesia. There's Malaysia. There's Malaysia. It's over here. Malaysia's there. Indonesia's over there. Okay, well, there you go. Figured Malaysia was a little further over. Anyway, regardless. Ooh, so Malaysia. You're you're right across the water from Thailand or from Cambodia and Thailand. Sashi, Kuala Lumpur, and you can pretty much swim to Ho Chi Minh City in Cambodia. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, here's Vietnam on the coast, and here's Thailand on the left, and the Gulf of Thailand is right there. And Cambodia is right pretty much in the center. Vietnam wraps down south of it, but this whole coast here in the Gulf of Thailand is all belonging to Cambodia, that coast between Thailand in the north and Vietnam in the south, the Mekong Delta. And if you zoom in, Cambodia right here, you can see Phnom Penh, the capital city, is a little bit in the south. Siem Reap is a little bit in the north. And right here is Sihanouk. And Sihanouk, this whole area, Sihanoukville is there. But this area, Prey, I guess, is district or region, province maybe. Prey, Sihanouk, is that whole area is right out in the Gulf of Thailand. So it's the same water as in Thailand, you know. I mean, it's the same water. Here, if you want to go to some gorgeous islands, anywhere along there, anywhere along this coast in the Gulf of Thailand, right through there. So, point is, Cambodia has beautiful coastline and beautiful tropical beaches. You wouldn't expect that, but yeah, they do. Oh, there we go. Stop that, and we'll get back to the slides. And oh, hello. Hi, Comic Relief Crusader. Good to see you, Mike. I want to say hello to Main Girl. Hi, good to see you. Welcome, and thanks for being here. And Main Girl is saying, ooh, I'm lurking and smashing some nachos. Oh, fantastic. And Main Girl says, I love virtue adventuring with you, Spidey. Okay, well, hey, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm awesome to have you here. Same with you, Mike, Comic Relief Crusader. And yeah, Sashi is coming to us, Main Girl, from Malaysia, which is swimming distance, I would say. Although Sashi says I wouldn't want to swim there. The South China Sea is choppy this time of year. All right, well you'd need an inflatable. That's for sure. You'd need an inflatable. Let's get back to the pictures. So I was showing you that Cambodia does have a coastline that it shares in the Gulf of Thailand, and this is what you get there. Just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and people always working on fishing boats by hand. You see that a lot. Right on the beach, they'll be fixing the boats right on the beach all over Thailand and Cambodia and Laos. Although Laos has not much of a coast. Ooh, oh, I remember taking those shots. Okay, that's back in Phnom Penh. That's the lake. Yeah, I went back through Phnom Penh a couple of times, and I managed to capture with a film camera. This is not digital. I had to time this with a friggin' film camera. I think that was a film camera. Yeah, but yeah, beautiful lightning shots over the lake in Phnom Penh. Mm-hmm. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the place is gorgeous. It's not hard to see. I remember Isashi was somewhere over that way. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice spot there. That's where they were initially searching for MH370 South China Sea, says Sashi. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. Ooh. Okay, Sashi, you know what these are. But a lot of people in North America have no idea what they are. The Maine Girl, I know they don't have this in Maine. Now, they look scary, but these are delicious. These are absolutely delicious. And I know them as rambutan. I know they have a bunch of names. Good night to you, PS2 Chipper. Thanks for being here. gonna continue on looking at some Cambodia shots. But this is some of the best fruit that I think I've had. I love it. Inside there is a small little pit. It's like a plum pit maybe, but around the plum pit it's a white flesh, sweeter, and I guess a consistency of a plum. But yeah, you just peel off the outer husk. It sort of breaks apart, and it comes open like a shell. You don't have to peel it. You just break it apart with your hands, and there you go. You've had those PS2 chipper. Oh, okay, excellent. Yeah, and rambutan, the bigger. Okay, you do call them rambutan over there as well, and the bigger ones are pulasan. Pulasan. Alrighty. It is like like a lychee. Yep, 100% like a lychee. Yeah. Well, thanks for being here, PS2 Chipper. And okay, so this is the market in Phnom Penh. I think that's Phnom Penh. Huge outdoor, sort of outdoor covered market, and just anything. I mean, there is an indoor section with the big building, but it spills out all around. But they have sunshades. But yeah, just a beautiful place to find fresh fruit, fresh food, snack food, fresh made right in front of you, and all kinds of little souvenirs too. Now this is one of the snacks I was talking about. Does anyone know what these are? You found them everywhere. I think I paid less than $1 for like a bundle of them, and they come wrapped in the elastic band. You can see there. But they are those were little tubes, I guess, made of, I want to say, banana leaf, little tubes of banana leaf, and wrapped in vines. So no plastic here, folks. I love this. And it was coconut rice. It was sweet coconut rice, and I want to say a couple of raisins were in there too. But just sweet coconut rice in these little wrappers, and it was a portable. You don't use any plastic. You just use nature's leaves, and yeah, portable snacks you can take anywhere. And it was really good coconut rice, as I recall. And I swear there was some raisins in there. Sashi says something. We have something bigger cooked in bamboo. Rice with coconut milk. Yeah, yeah. This is a smaller travel size version. Loved them. They were really quite good and cheap as chips. And here again, this is. Oh, that is a statue of a. Looks like Skinny Buddha with the orange, sort of the monk's robes on him. Ooh, yours is called Lamang. Oh, with the bigger ones with the bamboo. Yeah, it's. I don't know what those were called. I did not speak Cambodian enough. There we go. So there's now wait a minute. Buddha doesn't have many arms. Okay, well this is one of the Cambodian gods that has many arms. Vishnu? I don't know. They are pretty close to India, but I didn't see too much Indian influence over in Cambodia. But the god of many arms. And here we go. Here's what we've been waiting for. This is Angkor Wat, and this is, like I said, it's out a little ways from any big city, but it's easy, like a day trip to get there, and it's just one of the most amazing, probably the most amazing temple complex I've seen in the world. It's in the jungle, and they've left a lot of it. A lot of it they have cleared away and cleaned up and sort of restored a little bit, but some of it they haven't, and it's right in the jungle. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, and let me. Oh, okay. Going back here, Sashi says we eat it plain or with. I'm gonna pronounce this horribly. Rendang ayam, which is slow cooked chili chicken with coconut shavings. Oh man, That beats the hell out of poutine, French fries and gravy. That sounds good. But yeah, so I'm just gonna read. Angkor Wat is a temple complex near Siem Reap, which I did say you can. It is within striking distance of Siem Reap. You can use that as a base to go explore Angkor Wat. It was built in the 12th century, around 1140, by a king, the king of the Khmer Empire at the time. Yeah, the Khmer Rouge. Yep, same name, same word, and it's about 400 acres, and it is the most amazing structure that the Khmer in Khmer architecture, and it is one of the most sophisticated. I'll just read here. The city of Angkor served as the royal center and the dynasty of the Khmer kings, and it is one of the most largest and most sophisticated kingdoms in all the history of Southeast Asia, and all the original religious items are derived from Hinduism. And the temple was dedicated to the god Vishnu. Okay, there we go. I was right when I said Vishnu. Well, I believe I'm right. This says I was right. So this god here, with the many arms, I believe, let me pull it up. There we go. I believe this guy. See, that's Vishnu. I thought so. I did say that, I believe. Rewind the tape. I believe I did say Vishnu. So this palace was dedicated to Vishnu. 1150 AD. So, yeah, damn near 1,000 years old, folks. And just intricate carvings all along the wall. Now, this is an exterior wall open to the courtyard, but it is protected. It does have a roof over it, as you can see. So it is protected from the elements. And yeah, just elaborate carvings. Very huge, huge. Oh, okay, Sashi, there we go. Vishnu is the creator. Shiva is the destroyer. Well, you know, there's a comment there that some might think would be sexist, so I'm not gonna. We're not gonna talk about that here. But yeah, just massive. It's a massive complex, very ornate. A lot of steep stairs. Now you can see in this shot, hell of a lot of steep stairs there. But they do let you climb them. That's me right there. They do let you climb up the stairs. Be very careful when you go. There are no handrails. There are no ropes. And there's also no one to sue if you do hurt yourself. But yeah, quite. I mean, this is looking straight up. You can see what a steep angle these stairs are, and they're not very wide. I guess the Khmer people. I mean, the Cambodian people were pretty small in stature, and I guess they have little feet as well, especially back 1,000 years ago. But yeah, the stairs. I mean, you can see how worn they are just from centuries of people traversing them. And here's what you see from up top there. This is overlooking just one of the structures, and you can see the jungle surrounding it. This is in the middle of the flippin' jungle. And yeah, Angkor Wat, like I said, is really old. Older than anything I think I've seen in Guatemala or Mexico by far. I mean, you're talking 1150, 1140. Yeah, you're talking 900 years ago, damn near 1,000. So, and you can see from the tarnish, a lot of this seemed to be made of. There was marble here. There was stones I didn't recognize. Quartz a little bit. There was limestone. But yeah, just a lot of stone and a lot of really intricate carving. It was gorgeous. Ooh, there I am there with the iconic three spires, the three towers of Angkor Wat. And there was a few people there. It wasn't so bad though. There wasn't too many tourists there. It was all right. And there we go. So these are the famous faces in Angkor Wat, and there seemed to be each of the big pillars had a face pointing in each direction, the north, south, west, and east. And yeah, the faces were all slightly different, just massive, massive faces carved, stone by stone. I mean, the stones, I guess, were put in place first, and then they carved them all. Is what it looked like to me. I guess you'd have to do it that way, but you can see, yeah, all around there. I'm right in the bottom corner there, on the right, but you can see above me, and in the middle, there are faces on those giant pillars. Sashi says that's what Oppenheimer was quoting when he said that he had become death, the destroyer of worlds. He was quoting the Bhagavad Gita. Not familiar with that work. You can see from satellite views the whole area around Angkor Wat is very precisely surveyed. Oh yeah, this is one of the most important discoveries of the 20th century, I would say. Pretty sure it was discovered in the 20th century. Yeah, there's an excellent example of one of the faces carved right in the building. And this is outside, so it's exposed to the elements, sadly. And yeah, this is pretty eroded. You can see the weathering, the wind and the rain have really taken a toll, but you know what? It was kind of, I don't want to say spiritual, not a religious kind of person, but it was eye-opening to be standing. I mean, it was inspiring. It was humbling. Humbling might be the right word to be standing next to something that was, almost 1,000 years old. Had seen kings and queens and people for centuries going by it, and just to be able to make something that'll last that long. I mean, I've built lots of stuff in my lifetime, but I'm pretty sure none of it is going to last 900 and some years. And Sashi in the chat says, Hindu temples employ craftsmen from India. They still have stone carvers. Yep. Yep. The Jain temples that I explored in India had people working on them all the time. And in India, yeah, in Rajasthan. Thanks for the commentary, Sashi. Okay, so here's another excellent. This is one of the main complexes in Angkor Wat. And just the old, the oldness of it, the history here, and the fact that it wasn't destroyed during any of the wars is just fantastic. Either the Vietnam War, you're damn right, and there was fighting in Cambodia during the Vietnam War. There was, on all sides, I'm sure. And in fact, when I'd take the bus everywhere I go, because I like to go over land and see the land, every kilometer of it if I can. And on the bus ride, it was 22 hours was one bus ride that was in Vietnam. I think these ones were shorter, but anytime you get on a bus, you take water and take food, because if they say it's 4 hours, it's going to be 8. If they say it's 8, it's going to be 16. And the point is, they don't stop that often for bathroom breaks, and sometimes there's nowhere to stop in Cambodia except on the side of the road. And you literally have to get out and go to the bathroom on the side of the road, and the bus driver will tell you, if you're lucky, if he speaks English, they will tell you, don't go wandering into the bushes to get a little bit of privacy or whatever, because there are unexploded landmines all over Cambodia and Laos, or at least there were 20 years ago. So yeah, you gotta do your business right on the road or not far off of it. just gorgeous temples. And again, like as you can see, you can walk right through this one, and with a face on top, right? See that? There's a big archway with three faces on top, and how that is still standing. I mean, maybe they did maintenance to it, over the years. I'm sure they would have to have had. They happily had a major renovation push 500 years ago, but that's still very impressive to have those. Oh, okay. And Sashi says most of the damage to these places is by vegetation reclaiming the land. Trees grow quickly here. Yup, I believe you there. And we're about to see some pictures of that very thing, Sashi. Molecular Arts Aaron says, I remember seeing several temples overtaken by trees. Yep, we're just about to watch that. Sashi says, if you go to India, never believe them if they say something is close by. It might take hours. Yep, absolutely true. Absolutely true. And many trees overtaken by strangler figs. That's also a thing. Same as Australia. Yeah, that's absolutely. Uh, so, let's take a look at. Ooh, see, the very next picture. I told you. I told you they were coming up. So here is, yeah, that's me. So you can see the scale. I mean, I'm a full size. Well, I'm almost a full size human. And so there's me in the middle, and this temple. It looks like it's straight out of Indiana Jones, completely overtaken by. Would this be a fig tree? Could be it. Could be a fig tree, like a strangler fig that just grows everywhere, and they have huge buttresses coming out. Amazing. Molecular Arts says one of the Tomb Raider films was shot near Angkor Wat. One of the temple scenes. I'd like to do a live stream if I could find the time to some of the most famous movie scene places that I've actually been to. I'd like to have that as a stream one day. It's like, yeah, here's some famous movie shots. And I guarantee this shot right here is in movies. It's got to be. It's an iconic location. This has to be in some of the movies. Has to be. Any of you movie experts might know. But yeah, that was impressive. The fact that they haven't cleaned that up. I mean, I don't want the temples to be destroyed by the jungle, but it's also very cool to see a temple that is like in the jungle like this being overtaken by it. Yeah, and this is, yeah, they're cleaning up some of the temples, doing a little bit of maintenance and reconstruction. It's ongoing. Sashi says, I have a buddy that lived in a wooden house that was being reclaimed by vegetation. Well, did you suppose that would just make it stronger? Like reinforcements? Maybe not. Might be wishful thinking, Sashi. But you can see these buildings are stone, and they're 2 stories. Like that's at least 2 stories tall. I mean, 1,000 years ago, you're building multi-story buildings out of stone. I mean, come on, that's impressive. Oh, there's a good shot of the faces there. So you can see, yeah, all 4 directions have a face on them. Yeah, molecular arts, you're right. Nature reclaims her own, even if it takes 1,000 years. You're absolutely right. And hello to you, AJ Starhiker. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We're just taking a look at Angkor Wat, one of the most famous temples in the world, and it's in Cambodia, in Southeast Asia. And this is, okay, so this is looking, I did actually climb up the stairs to one of the buildings and get a look inside, and as you can see, it goes indoors, and it is quite dark in there, but it does go straight through, and they do have openings on opposing sides, so let the light and the air pass straight through. And there's some incense there that's burning, and some little statues. And a lot of the statues here and in Japan and in China seem to have, they often have the monks' colored robes wrapped around them, like an orange or a red in particular. Oh, Lemon Pie says Tony Raid. Oh, hey. Hi. Excellent to see you, Lemon Pie. Thanks for being here. Fantastic. And Sashi says, yup, the vegetation had become integral to the structural integrity. No kidding. I was wondering that. And hey, Jason Love, you're back now. Excellent. Glad to have you here. We're just looking at inside some of the Angkor Wat structures. Excellent to have Tony. I was in his chat earlier. It's getting late and I have to work tomorrow. Well, AJ Star Hiker, I've probably only got about 10 more pictures here, so we're not going to be going that long. I usually try to keep my shows around an hour, hour and a half when I'm doing travel shows. And now I'm doing bonfires. I mean, bonfire streams can go 6-7 hours. One went 24 hours, but that was, yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah, that's right. Hey, everybody, Lemon Pie is saying, and Jason Love, yeah, sure, Canadian Spider-Man. And then you blink, and what, 3 hours has gone by? Definitely happens. Oh, okay. So here, speaking of I was showing you that the colors, the fabric wrapped around the statues here are monk kind of fabric colors, and yeah, it's this color orange right here. So a lot of the monks I've seen in Asia have this color robes, or in India as well. I guess India is part of Asia. But by that token, is Iraq and Iran, are they considered part of Asia? I doubt they would agree with that. But yeah, the robes were mainly orange and some red. I did see some red. Lemon Pie says, Phnom Penh, what kind of ink does it have? There's an H in that pen. It takes no ink. And this is close to Siem Reap in Cambodia. More of a Weeping Angels joke? Jason Love? Oh. Don't know much about Weeping Angels. Any statues could be one. Oh, a Weeping Angel. Okay, I bet you. Yeah, Japan probably has a similar. I found a lot of statues in graveyards of little angel statues everywhere, and they often did have the red or the orange. Iraq and Iran are part of Asia. Yeah, Lemon Pie, I thought they were. Did you stay in Siem Reap, CSM? I did molecular arts. I did indeed. Yep. And it is a big continent. I did stay in Siem Reap. Not for long, but just enough to see a bit of it and then get to Angkor Wat. And I got there early in Angkor Wat, and you can spend all. Now this shot is taken near sunset. I thought it was cool with the sun going down and these two monks just sitting on the wall overlooking the jungle. They're actually sitting on the stone walls of one of the complexes there, one of the buildings, one of the temple buildings. Turkey is sometimes called Asia Minor. Yeah, that is correct. And saffron-colored robes. Yep, yeah, that's right. Possibly dyed with actual saffron plants or plants of that color. Yep, yeah, it is sometimes called Asia Minor. That is true. Basically, if you blink or look away even for a partial second, and they can get you. Oh, really, Jason Love? Right, eh? The little statues can get you, hey? Okay. I agree with you. Okay, good. The geographical location, I mean. Oh, yep, Asia Minor, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go to Turkey and start calling the locals, say, this is Asia Minor, right? Probably get offended. Ooh, okay. So I told you, didn't I tell you this was with the sun going down? I did say, see, memory. 20 years ago when I remember this shot. The sun is going down. I guess you can sort of tell by the lighting as well, but I just happened to know when I took it. And there you go. And I did not know this was the next picture coming, by the way. So yeah, this is sunset over Angkor Wat. And yes, you are allowed to stay and see the sunset go down there. So I got there early in the morning. It's a bit of a bus ride from Siem Reap. And I want to say it was a bit pricey. The price for non-Cambodians to get in, I want to say it was about $40. If you're from Cambodia, it's like a tenth of that price. Now the same is true with the Taj Mahal in India. Locals, they only pay like $7, and Western people, if you're not from that area, you'll pay $70. But that is one of the perks of being a local, I suppose. Locals discount. We had them in Whistler Ski Resort. I know all about. Yes, saffron robes are common in Hinduism and Buddhism. Yeah, well, that would explain why they're popular in India and Japan and Laos and Vietnam. Yeah, all over. So yeah, this is one I do like that shot. That sunset over Angkor Wat, and you can see the jungle. See that this still the tall jungle trees are still breaching the horizon there and coming up through. There you go. Yeah, there's more of the jungle there and the ominous clouds rolling in. But yeah, you want to spend all day there, and you can see it in one day. It's not like the Louvre where they close a part of it down, so you can't see the whole thing in one day. You can see all of Angkor Wat in one day. And there's a bunch of us up uh, just watching the sunset go down at the top of the temples. Saffron, sashi, is it eaten often in Malaysia? I bet it is. It's used in cooking in India quite a bit too. I know that for a fact. I did see a lot of it in India. Okay. But yeah, a beautiful spot. One of the most impressive temple complexes I've seen anywhere in the world. Oh, okay. And this is actually in the countryside. Very well could be going on my way back to Siem Reap. This is a typical Southeast Asian style of house, where it's raised up off of the ground. It's on stilts. Now you might think it's because of flooding. Now you can see a giant ditch in the foreground, in the front of that house, between the road and the house. So that is for drainage. So it could be for flooding. But there's two other reasons why you would have your house up on stilts that I can think of, besides flooding. Yeah, I love this at sunset. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, these were beautiful sunset shots. Thanks. Do you know why you'd have your house on stilts? Sashi, I know you know. Being Australian molecular arts, you probably know too why you'd have your house up on stilts. Not for flooding. Um, yeah, for animals and insects, for one. Get up off the ground, get away from the scorpions and the snakes and the spiders. But number two is for cooling, right? It's cooler if you have the air breezing all around your house. And plus, you can park your car, well, or motorcycle. Many of these guys can't afford cars mostly, but you can park your belongings under the house to shield it from the sun and the weather. So it makes for great storage. And plus, it's cool and gets away from the insects. And if you can think of any more reasons why your house would be on stilts, yeah, please let us know in the chat. And here's a typical Cambodian convenience store. I didn't see any Walmarts, although in Phnom Penh, you know what, there might be a Walmart now. How about 20 years ago? Yeah, this was you got all your food here, and you could buy antibiotics at some of these places just over the counter, no prescription. Um, that might not be a good thing. But yeah, anything you wanted to buy. When you buy your drinks, your beverages, and they give you like a Ziploc bag, a plastic, but it doesn't have the zips on it. Those are too expensive. It's like a plastic mini sip bag almost, with a straw in it, and that way they'll buy a big 2 liter bottle of pop, and they can make like 30 of those bags and sell them individually. They also sell cigarettes individually too. Not that I smoke cigarettes, but that's just because no one can afford a whole pack at the time, I guess. And Sashi, I think we talked about this before. Do they have betel nut? Because they chewed a lot of betel nut. It would make you mildly stoned, and it's natural, but it's a red and black nut when you break it out. It's like a chestnut almost, and it's very red and it turns your mouth red and your teeth black. And It's a bad habit. It'll rot your mouth out, but it is very popular in a lot of places in Southeast Asia and India too. So I was wondering, tigers, wildlife. Exactly, Jason Love. Yep. You want your house up on the stilts for the wildlife and the heat. Welcome to Phnom Penh Walmart. I wonder if you get transferred there. That is Phnom Penh Walmart right there. Yep. Oh, and can you see the sign? Let me see if I can pull the sign right here. Do you see that? Angkor. It says Angkor, and that is the name of one of the beers that they had. The main beer that I had was Angkor beer, and it was I believe the label was red, if I recall. Yeah, it wasn't bad. You know, I mean, when you're traveling, any beer is a good beer, right? Just about. Oh, okay. And these guys, that's a patty of some kind, and I don't know it's sort of it's in a lake, all right, and this is on one end of the lake where it's all marshy. You can see those reeds and lily pads floating, but they've cleared off the lily pads in this lake, and they've penned it off and made fences, and I don't know what. Like, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, I was driving by on the bus. I didn't get a chance to ask these people, but they were farming or fishing or raising something in that side of the lake where they fenced it off and cleared out the lily pads. And eh, rice is. I mean, I saw rice paddies in Japan, and they usually don't make them in lakes. They'll make a field with and they'll mound up walls around the field, and then they'll flood the field. But then they can drain the field later, or drain some of it. This is pretty deep water. I mean, the guy's up to his chest. Heat rises groovy. It does. It does. But if you get some breeze underneath your house, then it's better. 22 a cigarette, divided up in fives or singles, Jason. A lot of third world countries sell cigarettes individually. In fact, some spots of Mexico sell cigarettes individually. It's frowned upon. But, yeah. Also, remain on stilts now in case of tiger stripe comes in. That's true, lemon pie. It's always good. No, she's not that kind of a tiger. She won't hurt you. Rice, yeah, I don't think so, Jason Love. Or fish maybe. I was wondering fish, Jason Love. Yes. It says, can you Spider-Man? Are there nations you will not go to due to danger? Right now, in all honesty, lemon pie, I would have said no years ago. I'll go anywhere really, but right now, I mean, I don't mind going to Venezuela now. That's fine, or I'll go all through Central America. The only spot in the world, I'd go to Russia right now. Sure, I'd go to. Although after my anti-China sentiments online, and I'm not kidding, um, I might. I mean, they'd have to just find a couple of posts of what I might have said online, and I would be held for questioning. Should I go back to China? So that has crossed my mind. But right now, the only place I wouldn't go would be Ukraine. I wouldn't go to Ukraine because I am physically fit and of fighting condition. So I would probably get kidnapped and conscripted and thrown into the Ukrainian military, because they were going around and they were. I mean, there's reports, validated reports of 15-year-old boys being taken from their parents at shopping malls and being thrown into military service. So yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere near Ukraine, because I I would be a prime candidate for a soldier. But anywhere else in the world, yeah, I'd go to Egypt, Turkey, pretty much anywhere. Yeah. And if I was a woman, I wouldn't want to go to Pakistan myself, or maybe some of those Muslim countries. But because Sharia law doesn't treat them very fairly, which is funny. All the blue-haired feminists and leftists you see arguing for Palestinian rights, and do they not know what Sharia law would do to them? But anyway, as a man, I would have no problem traveling anywhere in the world except for Ukraine. And it's because I'm a man that I wouldn't want to go to Ukraine and get drafted. Although, you know what? I bet you they're drafting women there now, too. $1 a smoke? Yeah, they make money there. They make money on selling them individually, for sure. Jason Love. Lemon Pie says, don't go to Russia. You will be arrested and traded for Russian spies. Well, I don't have any information, so they wouldn't be able to get very much. Spidey don't believe Kremlin propaganda. Right. Chinese or North Korea or Ukraine forever interrogation. Yeah, North Korea, they would probably welcome me in for my dollars, and I would have to go only in certain spots and be very, very guided in where I went. Otherwise, they wouldn't allow me in. It'd be stipulated on my visa. Yeah, I don't know what. I bet you it is fish. I bet you it is fish. Jason Love. Um, let's take a look. Yeah, if I can find it. Okay, aquaculture in cages, ponds, and pens. Yep. In the Tony Sap Lake. Yes. Okay. The Tonle Sap. Tonle Sap. Right. Tonle Sap is a big lake, and yeah, catfish. They raise catfish. I'll be damned. Oh, there you go. I never knew. Could be very well a catfish farm in the Tonle Sap Lake. Now here, you were talking about rice. Coincidentally, I'd forgotten this picture was here. This, I believe, this is rice paddies, and it's very far away on the bus, but they are using oxen on raised walkways around the rice paddies and they do all kinds of farming. But yeah, using oxen. The point of this picture is they're using oxen and not farm industrial equipment. So there you go. And there's the Tonle Sap lake, parts of it. It's a big one. And fish farming for 500. Yep, no kidding. A lot of people. Well, what about Ottawa? Yeah, I might get arrested if I go anywhere near the Parliament buildings. That's absolutely true, Lemon Pie, after some of the things I've said. Yeah, you're right. And I want to say hello and welcome to you. Hey, Road King. Excellent. We're just looking at scenes from my trip through Cambodia. And this is just about the end of the stream, actually. The many places you've traveled to is impressive, Spidey. Well, Lemon Pie, that's why I don't have a house or a car that's newer than 20 years old. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. Hey, Road King, says Lemon Pie. Pie says hello to Road King. Okay, so we do know you around here, Road King, and I'm just going to add you as a moderator. No responsibilities come with that. I just like to see how many moderators YouTube will let me create. And so far, it's damn near. It's got to be up to 100, just about. So, that's the end of the pictures. Okay, that's it, folks. So there is the Tonle Sap River. And hello, Rod. Hi. I was just about to end.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Thanks for showing up. I was just about to end the stream because we've gone through. That's the last picture right there.
Oh shit! Really?
Good timing.
Damn it!
Yeah. No. Well, I do try to end it a little earlier these days because I got a big day tomorrow. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think I gotta tear the valve cover off my car because my lifters are making like a bad noise, like it's gonna blow up.
Oh,
So I might
shit.
have to pull the head off the car tomorrow and take it in.
Oh, bummer. I hear you.
Yeah. Well, oh well. But hey, thanks for showing up, Rod. We were
No,
just
no.
showing pictures of Cambodia, and
Uh,
this is where they farm catfish. They in
have
the
you
lake here. Yeah.
have you heard of Anthony Bourdain? What he said about Cambodia?
Bro, Thunderheart, says Jason Love. No, I have not, but I do like that man.
Oh, thank you.
Hello,
Yes.
says Lemon.
No. Anthony Bourdain said that he said that once you've been to Cambodia, you will never want to stop punching. No, punching. What's his face?
Pot. Paul
No.
Pot.
You'll never want to stop punching. Uh,
Paul Pot.
Flip. What's his name?
Flip Wilson.
Uh,
Comedian.
no. He's a politician.
And Lemon Pie saying hello to
You'll
Rod. And yes, Road King, right. Met you on Moto's channel the other night. Yes, I do remember that. And they stream every Saturday, so I want to catch him on Saturday too. And he may have had a stream just earlier
Jason Love.
tonight.
Hey, thank you, brother.
But yeah,
Hey,
okay.
Lemon Pie.
We're
Thank you.
just going through. See, there's the Phnom Penh Walmart in the capital city of Cambodia is Phnom Penh, and that's their closest thing to a Walmart. They sell cigarettes individually there, Rod, and
Huh.
You can buy antibiotics there. You can buy all kinds of things. Interesting. And so here's the sunset over Angkor Wat.
Oh,
Sure
nice.
you've heard of
Gorgeous.
Angkor Wat, Rod?
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, no. And like, yeah. And like, Angkor Wat, that's where they filmed Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat was filmed here. That was what I was
yes.
thinking of, Rod. I knew Mortal Kombat was. That's right. I'd forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah, no. No.
I like rice lemon pie. And sick. Okay, had one earlier. That was one of the fellows I met. It was his birthday today. I'll have to catch the next one. $5 a smoke. Yeah, they were selling individual cigarettes because no one could afford to buy a whole pack, right?
Wow, you only had this isn't very long either, from looks of the time.
No, these travel streams are usually about an hour to 2 hours. I
Wow.
don't go my bonfire streams. Yeah, I mean, we go 5 hours on those, but usually it's Friday tomorrow. I've usually got a really busy day on Fridays, so
Oh,
I try
nice.
to keep
Yeah.
an hour. Lately, it's been an hour and a half. Even some of them have
Yeah.
been an hour. But this is all some places like Cambodia. I was only there for 2 weeks, Rod, or less than 2 weeks. So I only have about 50 pictures of Cambodia.
There are many. Right. There are many movies that have put Angkor Wat, the towers of Angkor Wat, in there.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I'm thinking of the first immediate one is Mortal Kombat, but no, there's I know there's been others. Actually, yeah, Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No kidding.
Yes, that was in it. That was in it too. You know, like in the background. You know.
No, wasn't he in Mortal Kombat as well?
No, he was in Street Fighter. You're thinking
So
of
Street Fighter, of course. Okay, yeah. I'm not much of a video game guy, but yeah, I should have known that. But
yeah, no, me neither. But I mean, like, trust me, like, yeah,
you
no,
won't find faces anywhere else on. Like, I have never seen faces like this on any temple statue complex anywhere. Not like this.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no.
It has begun. Oh, is that from Mortal Kombat? Rip Shang Tsung. R.I.P. Shang. Yes. Shang
Nice one
Tsung.
there, Jason Love. Yeah.
Shang Tsung. He died recently.
Begun.
That's right. He did. R.I.P. Shang Tsung. He did die recently. You're right.
Yes, he died just the other day, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh,
Do you
yeah,
mind reading this from our friend Lemon Pie?
yeah. I don't know what you are referring to. The half of the the half the time, Jason Love, but I still like you.
Same here.
Yeah, I
Is that
know.
the movie in which Jean-Claude dances? I don't know. Thanks with a question mark.
Yeah, yes, actually,
Oh,
that's that's
Johnny Cage is based on Jean-Claude's Van Damme. Okay,
yeah, that's
cool.
oh yeah, exactly. Jean Claude Johnny Cage was based on the uh, uh, yeah, sorry. Jean Claude was or Johnny Cage was based on Jean Claude Van Damme. That's funny.
No
That's
kidding.
funny.
That
Oh
is.
yeah, no. And then that is the movie where Van Damme does
Mm-hmm.
he dances with some cute Asian girls.
This is the shot with the three towers, and then this is the main entrance to Angkor Wat, and this you will see all over the place.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah.
you lucky son of a gun. Yeah, like
Well,
that's
it cost
wow.
all my savings. It cost all my drained my savings account to go on this trip, but it was worth
You
it.
know what? No. Worth every goddamn penny, man. Every
Correct.
damn penny.
Split balls punch? Oh, I don't want to know about that. I don't think any man should ever punch another man in the balls. That's just off limit. No, even if it's in a fight. No, it is kickboxer. Okay, but yeah, this is.
Yes.
I was saying I'd like to do a stream sometimes where I show different places around the world that were movies locations, movie film locations, and this would be
Huh.
one of them for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie again. Look how steep these steps are, Rod.
Oh my god.
And they had little tiny feet, so you'd have a problem. You'd have to go sideways up them.
Oh no, I bet. Wow.
Yeah, if you have anything over a size 8, you're gonna have a problem.
Wowzers. Oh no, I would definitely step sideways. Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, incredible, incredible carvings and just beautiful. But yeah, there you go. There is Angkor Wat, folks. Main entrance.
That is that is it has begun.
And they have a lake out back. If I recall,
Oh,
Angkor Wat complex has a lake out back. So you go to the back of the building, and they do have a lake out there.
I'm glad to have popped on, man. Even if
Yeah,
it's only for a short time. Like,
yeah. I was gonna try and finish up here by 10 o'clock, because I do have to go to bed, and the rest of my house is already in bed. But
no worries, brother.
I'm glad you popped on, Rod, and
Yeah.
especially because I know there is some turmoil going on in Cambodia between Cambodia and Thailand right now, and I wanted to show people that there are beautiful spots in
Yes.
in Cambodia.
Yes.
It's not all war torn.
Yeah. No, it was Anthony Bourdain. Like, like, well, Flick.
There's
What's his
Vishna.
name?
Vishna.
Once you've seen what's happened in Cambodia, you will never want to stop punching. Um, oh,
No, you
damn,
wouldn't
can't
like
can't
those
think of the guy's name, but he's a
sights to
politician.
arrive. Well, that's that. Most of them, I think, would fall into that category these
Yeah,
days.
yeah. Oh
Big
yeah,
feet
yeah.
means big shoes. It does, lemon pie. So why this guy's here? He's the this is who Angkor Wat was dedicated to. This is Vishna, the god of creation in Hinduism.
Oh yes. Flip. Uh,
This is him here.
uh. I should know. Like, yeah,
Yeah. So that's what we're and all the delicious fruit, fresh
yeah,
fruit in Southeast Asia. It's picked ripe, so it's not picked weeks before it turns ripe. It actually ripens on the trees. So
yeah.
good. But yeah, this is this is that is a Tony Sapp Lake as well, I think. But yeah, this is Sihanoukville, and just tropical beaches. It's beautiful. It's just like the Caribbean, really.
Oh,
There,
no, I
those
bet.
those
And
are kind of my
probably the heat
beaches.
is probably like, no, really good too. Like,
It was fantastic. Hairy strawberries. No, those were lychees, or kind of like lychees. They're called rambutan. They're called rambutan, Jason Love, but they're like a lychee. But yeah, rambutan. They are delicious. But yeah, and doesn't Anthony Bourdain look like Epstein? If he's a tall, skinny white guy with gray hair, yeah, and a big nose.
a little bit, yes. He's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't Anthony Bourdain slightly Jewish too? Could be wrong.
You know what's funny too? I don't. I'm sorry. I. Well, no, I'm not sorry. I don't
You're
think
right, lemon pie.
Bourdain killed himself.
No, neither do I. You mean Epstein or
Yes.
Bourdain? Bourdain? Was he getting political?
Actually, yeah. Actually,
He
he
was,
was.
wasn't he?
He actually had some stuff on Hillary Clinton, and he said that.
Right.
And then literally like the very next day, he did. He said he had something on Hillary Clinton, and it would and then suddenly, surprise, he died. You know.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yes.
And yes, this
Suddenly.
this is the Cambodian People's Party. That was, yeah, Pol Pot. Their politicians have not. They brutalized their own people. Um, Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge.
Yes.
I've heard stories, Rod, that they killed up to a third of their friggin' own population.
Oh,
Of
totally, man. Yes.
like that's
Yes. Exactly.
crazy. That's
Exactly.
crazy. Now speaking of girls, I did see girls. There's two right there. Did I meet any hot Cambodian girls, lemon pie? So yeah, these two lovely ladies, they look to be in their early 20s perhaps, or late teens, and they
Oh,
were definitely
gorgeous.
attractive. So, and because they can't afford all the potato chips and fast food and DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do not announce that you have dirt on the Clintons. No kidding. Oh, do you mind reading this, Rod?
Yeah. Maybe Hillary is secretly a Grim Reaper, like in the TV show Supernatural.
Right.
Yeah,
There
good
was
one, Jason Love.
there was another that TV show Dead Like Me. I liked that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was similar. They were reapers as well. But
Yeah.
anyway, it is 10 o'clock and my time is up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We can. Well, gonna have to shut her down.
I do, but I'd like to do a longer stream during the daytime because we still have warmer weather. And if it would ever stop raining, I can have
And
a bonfire.
I need to get to my new place. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, is that going to be a big move?
Uh, Big enough. I mean, like, yeah. I've got about 20 or 30 boxes in my house here. Well, in my quote unquote friend's house, but then like and then the rest is going to be my furniture from my from that's staring me down uh, at the moving place, Leduc Moving and Storage.
There we go. Yeah, Rod, okay. Yeah, you're still there. Good. I didn't booch out. And I'm just trying
Yeah.
to show
Oh my God.
some of this is 1,000 Cambodian. Oh, I should have looked
Oh,
this up.
nice.
What is the currency in
Well done,
Cambodia?
brother.
And
Nice.
is that Angkor Wat? Yes, that's Angkor Wat.
Good
That
for
is
you.
Angkor Wat
Wow.
right on the bill.
That's
That is
fantastic.
some of their writing, and it says right up there on the other side, if you can read, it does say National Bank of
Nice.
Cambodia. You can see National Bank of Cambodia. So this is 1,000. What are the? Oh, it's not Cambodian clams. Jason
But yeah, no. They're dollars or whatever.
Mandy Patinkin. Yes, he was awesome. Jason love Mandy Patinkin.
Oh my God, Mandy Patinkin. Yes.
Yeah, he was in Dead Like Me. So this is also this is 100 Cambodian, and I should look up the currency. National Bank of Cambodia, 2001. This bill is from, and there's
Oh my
another
God! Wow.
one of the towers in Angkor Wat, and there's no see-through anythings that I can see. There's no there's no watermarks. There's no silver thread stripes through it like the British pounds.
Yes.
And you can see here that the one
Good
bill
for
is
you
slight.
that you keep your
I do.
that you keep your money from worldwide. Good for you. Fuck, man.
You can see the smaller denomination. The 100 bill is in the front here, and it is smaller than the
Yeah.
1,000 bill. The 1,000 bill is definitely bigger, and a lot of countries have the bigger the
That is
denomination,
fantastic, brother.
the bigger the money they have. Yeah. And is that
Huh.
okay? There is a watermark on that one. On the 1,000, there is a watermark, and it's right there. And there it is. You can sort of see it right there. Yeah,
Wow.
on the 1,000. I gotta look this up, Rod, before we end. Where's William Shakespeare when I need him?
Oh wait, William Shakespeare is here. Or well, is he on in the chat?
He was. No, he's gone. But he was here earlier. But
Yeah.
he's usually he'll throw that up. Real.
Good for him.
The currency is not dollar. It's real. Riel. Like Nathan Real.
Can I just find him in his Doc Brown suitcase?
There you go.
No. Absolutely, man.
David Currency has the Doc Brown suitcase of various cards. I do. I have. It's not a whole lot. I mean, I don't know how much. 1,000 real, Cambodian real. How much is that? Ooh, I just closed.
Yeah.
That. Why did I close that? Let's look up the currency conversion. Let's see what it says. Oh my goodness. Here we go, Rod. How many Cambodian reals do you think it takes to make 1 Canadian dollar? $3,000. The answer is 3,000. So this is 1,000. So this is 30 cents. So I do have stacks and stacks. I mean,
holy crap.
This is just from Southeast Asia. I have all kinds of, like, Vietnam and China and Laos. I have all of that here, but it's probably only worth about $20. But I do have lots. Ooh.
You know what? It's still goddamn cool. Like, man.
I love the currency, man. I love the currency. I mean,
Yeah.
Look at the Hong Kong money. I mean, isn't that fun? I love Hong Kong. It's fun. And look, it's got the silver thread in it. But anyway, Rod, I gotta get to sleep, my friend.
Yep.
I've
Yes.
got a lot of work to do tomorrow. But I do want to. Yep.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Jason Love. 1,000 real equals 30 cents. Yeah, that's right.
Wowzers. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Yep. Have a good one, everybody.
I don't have any reals on the U.S. dollar. Well, those are more valuable. But yeah, I would like to say thanks for being here, everyone, and to Rod. And I'll be here.
No, thank you.
If we get a break in the weather and it stops raining, I'll have a bonfire. We'll have a bonfire stream. And of course,
I promise
every
you.
Thursday,
Yeah.
Every Thursday.
I promise you. And yes, I want to be there too. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. We should do that. But every Thursday we do a travel stream, and yeah,
Definitely.
Appreciate everyone for being here.
All right, man.
Thank you very much. All right. Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Thanks for being here.